So to start off with Stig, we'll talk about season tickets, and they're flying, aren't they?
Yeah, I've been really pleased with the reaction. The season ticket sales, I think, I lose track of time, don't you? But I think they've been on sale for about 10 days or so, and to have got past 500 season tickets sold already is absolutely fantastic. You know, we were always hopeful after the exciting season that we had in Paul's first season in charge. We were hopeful they would go well, but I don't think ever any of us would have imagined that we'd have sold 500 quite this quickly. And it's just really pleasing, and hopefully it'll kind of continues the sort of upbeat mood that there still seems to be around the place, and that's really good.
And the early birds is coming to an end at the end of the month, and all the season tickets sold really helped to set our budget for Paul.
That's exactly right. Obviously, we set our budgets, or we sort of have a proposed budget that we have in mind. But the season ticket sales are a key part of that, because the season ticket, the money you bring in through season ticket sales, you spread it across the whole season. It isn't almost come in and you just spend it. You then spread it across the whole season, and it gives you that kind of base of expenditure for the season, which is really handy. So the more that we sell, obviously, it goes without saying, the better. It's good that people have that early bird period, which runs till the end of May, before the prices go up to full price, if you like. So I'd say to people, if you can take advantage of that early bird scheme, that's fantastic. And obviously we've had the instalments option this year, which has been 4 instalments rather than 3 that last year, and we've had a good take up on that as well. And hopefully that helps some fans who haven't been able to pay up front all in one chunk.
And then something new we've introduced this season is the new membership scheme. Talk to me a bit about that.
Yeah, it's been something I think it's been talked about by the club for a little while, the membership scheme, but it's just a way that people who can't necessarily attend every single game might just be able to sort of join the club as a member and then take advantage of some discounts in the bars and that sort of stuff. They get the same discounts that season ticket holders will get, and 10% on purchases in the club bars, 10% room hire, 10% in the club shop, and a variety of things that season ticket holders also get. So they're getting the same benefits that season ticket holders get, but it's just something for people who can't commit to come in every single week, but they can make a contribution, they can get a benefit, and they can become part of things. I think I said previously I was never really a season ticket holder because I played sport on a Saturday, but I was always a club member because I came whenever I could, and it just gave me benefits back then even as well.
And it's also good for the exiles that might have moved out of Herefordshire and are still wanting to support the club.
That's 100% correct. Yeah, it's just a way of, you know, I lived away for a long time, and you want to feel part of things, and you want to feel like you're making a contribution, and a membership scheme like that just does that. It's something we've attached it to Squad Builder a little bit as well, just to give that extra incentive, because it is a new thing that we're trying, and it's not really something that we've budgeted for in the first year because we didn't know how it was going to go. But I think we're already past 100 members, which is fantastic. And you know, if we could get anywhere up 150, 200 members into that scheme in year one, it just gives us something brilliant to build on moving forward as well.
You mentioned Squad Builder, that was announced on Friday. Talk to me a bit about that one.
Yeah, Squad Builder, obviously everybody knows, a really important fundraiser for, well, not just us, but for a lot of football clubs at our level. And we've been keen to get it sorted as quickly as we possibly could. But I've had some conversations with our founding shareholders, who, as people know, are kind of the individuals who put money into the club when it was first reformed to give us a solid base to build from, and some conversations with them, and they've got real enjoyment out of last season, and they had some conversations, and they sort of put forward this idea that actually they'd be willing to match fund with the rest of the supporters in terms of what was put into Squad Builder. So essentially they're basically willing to double whatever's raised by the wider fan base, and it's a fantastic offer and a really good thing. They've always contributed to Squad Builder themselves anyway, but I think they've just thought of a different way of doing it, which hopefully will encourage more and more people to contribute, because every penny that we all raise as supporters will actually go into a pot and then will be doubled by the founding shareholders. And I think it's a fantastically generous offer. I'm really grateful to them, and, you know, on behalf of all supporters, just a big thank you to them for coming up with that idea.
And then looking to head towards next season, we've already got a good few names signed on. How great is that to feel?
Well, it's a lot better than it was this time last year, Toby, that's for sure. I mean, it's really good. I've been talking to Paul quite a lot, and, you know, he came out publicly and said he was keen to retain a core if he possibly could. To get up at 9 or 10 players already is really pleasing, and have people signed on. There's some crowd favourites signed on. There's some really popular players. We've got various different positions on the field covers as well, and I think it just gives you a good starting point. We've got players who are already proven at this level, but also players who already have shown that they can play at Edgar Street in front of our fans in such of large numbers, because it's not straightforward. You know, it's a different experience than what many players have had previously. So we've actually got a core of players that we already know can deal with the pressure, if you like, or the expectation, is really pleasing. And I'm, you know, as a fan, I'm really looking forward to seeing how the squad continues to build over the next few weeks and months.
Thanks for your time.
Pleasure.